Hi, and welcome to Infrascale's Tech Tips. Today we're going to be going over Infrascale's ConnectWise integration. Now, why would we want to integrate Infrascale's dashboard and ConnectWise Manage? Well, there's three very powerful tools that this is going to give you. One is going to be on the billing side. We can take all the usage information from Infrascale and send it into your ConnectWise Manage billing infrastructure. That's going to allow you to automatically and accurately bill your customers. Number two, ticketing integration. So now whenever something goes on inside the Infrascale environment, we can automatically open up tickets into your ConnectWise service desk, and we can also close those tickets if the errors go away automatically, so you're not trying to troubleshoot a problem that doesn't exist anymore. And last, we can embed the Infrascale dashboard into your ConnectWise Manage environment. So if you do have to take action and make a change, you can just stay within your ConnectWise environment and make those changes. Now, of course, in order to do this, there's a couple prerequisites. We need to have a valid endpoint. We need to make sure that we have valid companies and agreements. We're going to have to add a couple products to the product catalog so that we can correlate those with the Infrascale products. And the last one, we need at least one service board to be able to receive those tickets. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and jump in the interface. Okay, so for the first step that we need to do here is we need to create a new API member. And that's kind of the new integration technique that ConnectWise is using. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to log into ConnectWise Manage. We're going to go down here to Settings, and we're going to say Members. Here it's the API members. And here we're going to go ahead and add in a new member. We'll call this one ConnectWise. We'll copy and paste ConnectWise. And we'll add in a little bit here, save and close that. So we'll go back into ConnectWise here. Now we can go to API keys and we can go ahead and say plus. Now this is going to be key. And when we save it, it's going to automatically generate those public and private keys for us, and it's going to tell us what those public and private keys are. You're going to want to copy these and make sure that you've got a way that you can get them back. Now we're going to go over to the dashboard for Infrascale, which I've already logged into. We're going to go to Settings, and we can pick Billing or Ticketing. It doesn't matter at this point. We're just setting up that initial connection. And then up here, we're going to say Settings. Now under Settings, under Connection, you're going to put in the site, your company name for ConnectWise, API member, and then you're going to paste in your public and private keys here. And that's going to basically allow the authentication between the two websites. Okay, step two. Let's go ahead and set up your billing settings. So we're going to go ahead and log into ConnectWise again. We're going to go companies, do a little search here, and then we'll go into Infrascale. Now under Infrascale in ConnectWise, we have one agreement, and that agreement is our disaster recovery backup, and the agreement name is Infrascale backup. That's going to be important to know when we do the integration on the other side. Now underneath that agreement, we have three different editions. Now in an edition, those are going to store your buy price, your sell price, so you can actually see how much you're charging, how much you're paying us, and then how much margin you're making on top of that. Now this product ID is going to be very important when we go further and set up this integration. Now when we jump over to the Infrascale side, we go to Settings, ConnectWise Billing. And up here we can see underneath billing we can pick when we want to push this information. We can choose to add a new edition or update the last one. I prefer to update the last one. And then here we can see what these settings are. So basically you're going to match the agreement and you're going to match the edition. That way it knows where to push this data. So adding a product is really simple. You just come in here and you pick what product you want to add. You're going to put in the conditions that you want. Now, since we've already configured the three that we have set up, we'll go ahead and cancel out of this. Now, once you see that you've got this set up, you're going to have different tabs for each edition that you have. Now, over here on disaster recovery, say we wanted to do the Orlando office, we're going to go ahead and connect the company with the Infrascale company with the ConnectWise company. We're going to put in how much we're billing for. So we see here we're billing for 1 terabyte, so 1,000. They're a little over that, so we're going to bill them for 2 units. Here we're going to pick the agreement and the edition. And again, these are going to be nice and easy drop downs for you to be able to pick. Now we jump one more time back to manage. We can see here on the DR Cloud backup that we are billing them for a quantity of 2 because they're over that terabyte limit, but they're still under the 2 terabyte limit. The last part that I want to show you is how to embed the Infrascale dashboard into ConnectWise. It's actually pretty simple. So on the Infrascale side of the house, go ahead and come in here and go to ConnectWise billing or ticketing. And then we're going to click on settings. And then we have embedding. Here we've got a drop down of the different accounts that we can embed into this. So basically, someone doesn't need the username and credentials. As long as they're in the ConnectWise manage interface, they'd be able to click through using these different menus to actually come into the Infrascale dashboard and manage events, change up backup policies, anything like that. Now the last thing that I do want to end you guys with is a tip. When you're working on this, if you're in the Infrascale side or the ConnectWise manage side and you're not seeing something you think you should see, go ahead and push Control F5. What that's going to do is clear the cache and refresh the page, and 99% of the times where I'm doing a drop down and I'm not seeing something I'm expecting, if I do the Control F5 trick, it'll go ahead and repopulate it, and then I'll be able to select what I was expecting to see. Well, hopefully this tutorial helped you through getting some of those integrations up between Infrascale and ConnectWise. Thanks a lot for your time.